Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So I got a package from a viewer. His name's Kevin Rose. Make sure you go check out his channel. Thanks a lot for sending this to me, by the way. He sent me a envelope here, and he said that there's a travel bug in it. If you don't know what a travel bug is, it's a game piece for the online treasure hunting phenomenon known as geocaching. They're not a sponsor, but I've been a member since about 2007. If you're curious to see my personal adventures, there's a link in the description to my geocaching profile. You can click on statistics and then maps, and you can see like where I've traveled all over the world and stuff since I started doing this, finding little geocaches everywhere. I've also hit a bunch of pretty insane ones. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're actually going to open up this package, take this travel bug out, we'll activate it and everything. Then we're going to go hide a geocache. I have the container and everything here. If you don't know what geocaching is, it's basically an online treasure hunt where somebody hides a container, they post the GPS coordinates to it on geocaching.com. You can go there for free, download the coordinates, go out and find it, and it's usually always some kind of adventure. It's good for families and if you're just bored, but some of them are pretty crazy, like up in the trees or under the ocean and crazy places. So anyway, let's go ahead and crack into this package here from Kevin Rose. Alright, so here is the package from Mr. Kevin Rose here. It's just an envelope, it's not taped up or anything, but he did say that there is a travel bug in here. So yeah, he sent it about 2 months ago. Sorry I didn't get a chance to do this video yet, but man, I had so many other things going on, including pay dirt and the holidays and the live streams and everything else. Okay, so we got everything out of the package here. Let's take a look. Alright, well here's an awesome letter. It kind of gives you the history of Helena, Montana, and the gold that they found. You can pause it there if you'd like to read it. And down here it says, this story is a gift to you, Klesh Guitars, and there's something else I hope you enjoy. Encloses the geobug I mentioned. Thank you for continuing this awesome fun game that continues to entertain. Yeah, so he's talking about geocaching, and this here is the travel bug. Huh. Cool. Alright, so this travel bug is already activated. That just means that somebody else owns it and it's moving along. This one's called DE Duck 001. So basically a travel bug is a trackable item that you move from geocache to geocache, and then the owner of the geocache can follow along where it goes. I have some travel bugs all over the world. If you're interested, you can check my profile there and you'll be able to see where they've been and where they currently are and stuff. But that's a cool one. Yeah, we'll definitely, we'll put this in the geocache. I don't want to show you guys the tracking number because then it wouldn't be fair. You actually have to find it in order to track it. So I'll make sure I write that down. Alright, we'll throw that in here. We're also going to take a Klesh Guitars YouTube pic for the first person that finds this cache. And also a 1922 silver piece dollar. There's a Denver mint mark on this, and it's also toned blue. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's also got like, it's like a blue toning on there. It's a really nice coin. So the first person to find this geocache, you get that as well. Looks like he also sent a 1959 silver Canadian dime, so that's cool. Mintage 19,691,433. Awesome, dude. Thanks a lot. Very cool. Everybody likes silver. Also, make sure you put a pencil, like a small pencil, in the geocache as well. That way, whoever finds it can sign the logbook. And also inside the geocache, you need to put a logbook for people to sign it to prove that they were there. These ones here, you can just download them for free. I'll leave a link in the description where you can download this. This one here, they can contact Klesh Guitars on YouTube, put my email there and stuff. And there you go. Okay, we'll just fold that up, put it in a plastic bag. We'll stuff that in the geocache, put the lid on, and now we gotta go figure out where we're gonna hide this. I have no idea where we're gonna hide it. I don't think it's gonna be a very tough one because right now, there's about 3 or 4 feet of snow on the trails in the mountains and stuff. So I can't even take a trail to go and hide this one. Maybe we'll go somewhere in the city, find a clever place to hide this thing. It won't be as difficult as the last geocaching video I did where I went up the mountain into the cave, and yeah. That one was found, but this one here is going to be a little easier to find, I think. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Of course, I couldn't go out to the city. I don't feel at home there. This place is a much better place for a geocache. Alright, so the idea to hide this geocache is going to be on the other side of the water. So that way in the summertime, it's super difficult to get to, but in the wintertime, no problem, just walk across the ice. So I think right across the river there, like right maybe over in there, maybe up the hill a little bit, just so it's across the river, seems like a good spot. There's not really any other way to get across, unless you hike in from way down that way and come across. So yeah, I think that'll be a fun idea for a geocache. That way it'll be a little bit more of a challenge when summer comes. Right now my GPS is acquiring satellites, so I think we could start heading over there. All right, here we go. Snow's kind of deep, but not too bad. This is, whoa, that was scary. Doesn't look like the ice is very thick at all. Maybe if we go around over this way. Almost across. These rocks are slippery. Wasn't as scary as last time. I knew I wasn't gonna break through. All right, here we go. Looks like there was some kind of animal over here, maybe bedding down, maybe a deer bedding down right here. Ooh, that's a good spot. Right under that tree, under that rock right there. Let's head up there. All right, I made it over here. It is starting to get dark. You can see frozen Clear Creek right there. I cut across from the parking lot right here, came up the hill, came around and up and over towards where I'm at now. Man, look at this view out here. I better hurry up though, the sun is down. So right over here, I think this is a great spot to hide the geocache. One reason, because it's actually dry right now. That means it's not going to get wet. Right there. Nice little area. We could just hide that container. Here are the GPS coordinates. If you want to pause it there, that is the GPS coordinates where this geocache is hidden. If you're on Patreon, you're going to have first dibs at it. I do plan to have this live on geocaching.com the same time that this is on YouTube, so that way everybody has a chance. Of course, if you're a Patreon supporter, you'll get first dibs at it for this geocache, first to find. All right, let's hide it up there. We can even put a rock in front of it to make it a little more hidden. That's perfect. So I'd say this one isn't going to be very difficult to find once you're in the area, but the terrain rating is going to be a little bit higher just because in the summertime you're going to have to cross this as a raging creek. It's actually not that bad, but in the wintertime you can come across, and it's still pretty difficult to get up here. I don't think you need special equipment. If you needed special equipment, it would have to be rated a 5 terrain. So I think we're going to call this a 4, a difficulty 2 terrain 4 geocache. All right, I am starving. Well, luckily for me, I brought some Ambronite. This is a sponsor of the show, and they are going to be doing a giveaway on this video. We're going to pick 2 winners. Each winner is going to get a 4-pack or a box of 4 of the big 1600 KCAL bags, all different flavors, plus a shaker bottle like this, or maybe the bigger one. I'm not sure which one you're going to get. This is the small shaker bottle. In order to enter, all you need to do is leave a comment down below. No 2 comments in a row. Every comment counts as an entry. You can guess as many times as you want. There's no limit. Feel free to go ahead and spam the comments. Last time we had, I don't know, well over 1,000 comments for entries for my last giveaway, so good luck everybody. let's have some lunch. So I've been drinking Ambronite now for almost 2 months. I started out weighing about 220 pounds, and the last time I weighed myself, I was 194. So that's pretty crazy. If anybody's interested in purchasing some for like 25% off, there's a link in the description. Use the code Klesh Guitars and you'll get 25% off your order. We had a bunch of orders from the last time I promoted this. Thanks everybody so much. If you did order some, leave it in the comments. Let everybody know how it's working for you. Just to show you guys that I'm not lying or biased or anything. It really is awesome. Yeah, thanks everybody that's been ordering Ambronite. Let's go ahead and drink this. We'll get out of here and I'll see you guys back at home. And it's so easy, you just add water. Man, it's getting dark out. Man, this stuff is good. Look at this view. There's not many times I've stood on the side of a snowy mountain out here in Colorado just like this. And I mean, the road is like right there, but still, so cool. I really have to get out of here. It's starting to get super dark. Yummy. Alright, well, we're back home, and I wanted to check out where that travel bug actually has been. So as you can see here, if you click on the map function for each travel bug, you can see exactly where it's been. It looks like it started out over here in like Wisconsin area, and then it made it over to like Montana. It got up there into Canada and stuff. And the next time you see it, it'll be logged by me in that geocache right there. So now we gotta hide the geocache, so let's go ahead and hide a geocache. Alright, so all we do is we click on create a new geocache. These are some of my old geocaches over in like Pennsylvania, New York that I cannot maintain, so they all say needs maintenance. Continue anyway. I already know my hiding spot. Here you have the option for traditional or multi-cache. Multi-cache is where you have more than 2 containers or like series of containers. I made one that had like 7 different stages. This is just a single traditional geocache. Alright, let's enter our coordinates. Alright, we got our coordinates in there. The way I know that is from the GPS. Once I'm in the location, I mark a waypoint, and this is the coordinates that are saved. So let's confirm it. It'll draw it on a map. There it is. These little red circles mean that there are geocaches nearby, but as long as you're not within, I think it's 1/10 of a mile, you're okay. So we're good there. We're not going to add parking, trailheads, or reference points or anything. We're just going to continue. Okay, geocache name. So all of my geocaches, I start them with my geocaching name, Rip to Shreds. I think we're going to call this one the other side, like the other side of the river. So that's good. Placed by me, Rip to Shreds. Date placed today. Location. Okay, in the description, it's always a good idea to give some general information about it, how hard it's going to be. You can give as much or as little information as you want, depending on how difficult you want it to be. I don't try to make them impossible for the person, so I'm going to give a good description here. So like easy parking. So this might be tougher in the summer when the water is high. If it's winter and it's frozen, you're in luck. It will still be tough getting up there in high snow. First to find prize is a 1922 silver peace dollar. Find a video of this cache being hidden on YouTube by Klesh Guitars. Alright, so there you go. You can also leave a hint down here under a pine tree in the rocks. You don't have to put a hint, but it's always nice to have a hint if you're really stuck when you're out there. So, we're gonna let this open for everybody. Yes, I have read, and there you go. Okay, so the size of the geocache, it is a small geocache. There's enough room for like small travel bugs and things in there. A regular size would be like one of my ammo cans here. Difficulty 2, terrain 4. I think that's about right. You can add attributes here. Yeah, there's a scenic view. You don't need climbing gear, you don't need scuba gear. It is available during winter. It's available at all times. Wouldn't recommend it though. I don't think the climbing's too difficult. I don't want to get too crazy with all this stuff. It's a short hike, less than 1 kilometer. So, we'll just leave it at that. You can get as detailed in here as you like. So here is the preview page. This is what it's gonna look like. Your geocache has not yet been submitted. Once your geocache is in place and all the details have been entered, click submit for review. So I'm gonna go ahead and submit it for review, and I'm gonna tell the reviewer, please publish on January 17th, 2019, thanks. That way, it's gonna be published when the video comes out on YouTube. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. That's how I make a geocache. Big thanks to Kevin Rose. I really appreciate the travel bug and the silver dime and everything, man. Thanks so much, very cool. Also, huge thanks to Ambronite for sponsoring this video. 2 free giveaways. Don't forget to leave a comment down there and get yourself a couple entries at least for some Ambronite. It's absolutely the greatest thing that's happened to me in 2018. I can't thank those guys enough, especially Paulina. She's the one that reached out to me, and she's also a supporter of my show and a Patreon supporter as well. And don't forget to read the description for exact details and everything on the contest. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video every 3 days. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.